This is the green flag pyramid that holds the 6 things that women actually find attractive in a man. The bottom 3 will make her notice you, the middle 2 will make her want you, and the top 1 will make her want to be with you. I'm gonna walk you through each of these, starting with number 1. Dress boring.
What can a guy wear that's an immediate green flag?
If he's wearing a backwards hat.
A tail.
Backwards cap, all right.
Backwards hat
Absolutely.
is so green flag. And they're compensating. I love when a guy shows up in his comfy beat up blazers.
Beat up blazers? I could see that. Backwards cap, beat up blazer sounds a bit too easy. But that's just one girl's opinion though. So I'm gonna show you instead a list of the things that women find the least attractive when men wear, and a list of the things that they find the most attractive men wear, all according to science. In 2023, a study was conducted on 2,009 women, and they were asked what they thought was the most attractive on men. Only 9% of women liked athletic wear, which means keep that in the gym. 14% said they liked chinos in a suit mix. 34% of women said they liked a whole suit on a man. And the top most attractive thing a guy can wear, with 43% of women saying they like this, is jeans and a t-shirt. So as you can see, based on the TikTok and the study, women don't need you to be fancy. You don't need to be name dropping or spending a ton of money. As long as it fits right and you're confident and you look good. Now by this point, you already know how to dress boring. You do this, you'll make women go crazy for you. But if you really want them obsessed with you, you're gonna need these other 5, especially the top one. Let's move on to number 2. You're a ghost.
What I love that men do is when they never post on Instagram and then all of a sudden they just post a story.
How did I know she was gonna say that? I knew she was gonna mention that. And that's because when you're a guy on social media, there's only 3 ways for you to post. The first type of guy, he just posts everything they see, which can kind of turn women off. The second, never post at all, which means you'll just get forgotten. But then there's a third way to post. He does something a bit different, which she just mentioned, and it makes women attracted to you. Literally, you could be a ghost on social media, but dropping stories on your Snap or on your IG of what you're doing or something interesting is not only wildly attractive, but it can also be a source to spark conversation, because a lot of them will respond back. And don't worry, I got you. If you don't know what to post on your stories, here's exactly what you can do along with captions that I guarantee you will increase your chances of a girl responding back to your story. First, find somewhere in your area that does really interesting coffees or matchas. Then post a picture of it with a caption, "Best coffee or matcha I've had this week." Second, get up really early one day. Go to a nearby area where you can take a walk, park, beach, a hike, doesn't matter. Take a picture of the sunrise before everybody wakes up and just put "worth it" on it. Third, if you have a dog or a friend with a dog, take that dog on a walk. Take a picture of that dog, you and the dog together, and just put "man's best friend." And fourth, if you're working or studying late one night, take a picture of your computer screen or your desk setup and just put the caption "it never ends." But remember, this only works when you don't post at all and you just drop one of these stories because it sparks curiosity. Number 3, forever young. I'm gonna save your hairline from balding, so pay attention, because this is the most important information of your life. You see, in a study from 2024, men from ages 28 to 58 were judged on 4 categories: attractiveness, perceived age, masculinity, and intelligence. The men either had full hair, mild hair loss, or severe hair loss. Guys with a full head of hair were rated the most attractive, the lowest on perceived age, the highest on perceived masculinity, and the highest on intelligence. As for the dudes with severe hair loss, they had the highest drop on attractiveness. You will have an increase on perceived age, and you will even have a decrease on your perceived masculinity and intelligence. So to keep your hair, you're gonna do it in 3 steps. Step number 1, you will apply 5% minoxidil every night before you go to sleep, as this is gonna stimulate new hair growth. Step 2, you will use red light therapy to 3x your hair growth. This stimulates hair growth naturally, like nothing else. And to keep it simple, I like to use my iRestore hair growth device. The red light that this cap emits is right at 680 nanometers. Scientifically, it's been proven that this stimulates your hair follicles to increase growth 3 times of what you naturally do. Now, my goal is to keep my hair as long as possible, and most guys start losing their hair in their 20s. But with the iRestore cap, it's simple. I've been doing this for the last 10 years. You only have to wear it 10 minutes a day, and the great part is you can just go and do your other tasks. This iRestore cap even comes with a portable battery, so you no longer have to carry any cables or anything that's obstructive. You literally put on the cap like you're wearing a regular cap, and you're stimulating your hair follicles so more hair grows. If you guys want to check out iRestore, I'm going to have this new iRestore one linked down below. It also comes in this nice matte black cover with its own carrying case. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be linked down below with the special code. It's going to make it an absolute steal. But this takes us to step number 3. You need to give your body folate, biotin, and saw palmetto to stimulate hair growth from the inside. And you can't do this just with your diet. You have to do it with a hair growth supplement. Trust me, bro. I'm keeping all my hair, and my entire bloodline has lost their hair. Because if you do these 3 steps, you start from the inside, giving your body the nutrients you need. Then you move to the outside, starting using minoxidil. And finally, you use red light therapy. Bro, you're gonna have a full head of hair for the rest of your life. Number 4, you allow her to be feminine. The more feminine a woman feels, the more attracted she'll be to you. But for her to reach a high level of femininity, she needs a man who operates at a high level of masculinity. So here's 5 things you're gonna do to be more cold around women. First, I want you to always put yourself on the roadside of a sidewalk. Always place the girl inside. You literally make a point of doing this to show that you're always looking out for her. Second, before watching this video, you probably would let a girl walk into a room first. You need to walk in first. Third, I want you to make a point of always driving. Fourth, always offer to pay. These days, a lot of girls will try to pay their half on a date. You should not only offer, but take care of the bill. Fifth, always take her hand and guide her through a crowded area. This is a way you show her that you're always looking out for her safety. Bro, by this point, you already know how to dress boring. You know you should be a GOAT. You don't have to be posting on social media all the time. You know you must look young for as long as possible. And you know you have to be in your masculine frame so you can allow her to be feminine. These are things that she's actually attracted to. But if you want to seal the deal, if you want her to be with you forever, you're gonna need these last 2. Like number 5, make her produce pheromones. Pheromones are chemical signals that trigger attraction, arousal, and mating behavior in women. And yes, you can actually make her body produce more of it. Here's how. First, science has shown us that physical activity increases the production of pheromones. So if you're gonna hang out with a girl, don't do the boring movie and dinner. Instead, take her to something exciting like rock climbing. You can go for a run together. You can hit the gym together. Second, we know close proximity is a powerful pheromone trigger. And any of these physical dates I just shared with you, while you're rock climbing or you're working out, you can get as close as possible to show her correct form. I'm putting you on game here, bro. Most of you probably wouldn't even touch her on the first date. I'm trying to help you out to get as close as possible to get her to produce more pheromone. And finally, warm environments release more pheromone. So if you're doing any of these outdoors, this is great for all of us because we're going right into summer, which means if you can pick outdoor events where your body temperature could start increasing and so does hers, naturally, she will produce more pheromone. And number 6, be cold. There's 3 ways to be more cold around women so they're always guessing what you're thinking. And this is for a reason, because in a 2010 study, researchers took 47 female college students. Each woman was shown a picture of 4 men and they were told that these men had rated their attractiveness. But here's the twist. Each woman was given one of 3 possible responses that the men gave for their rating. The guy rated her highly, the guy rated her average, or the rating was not revealed. The guy didn't rate her. When the girls were asked which guy they found the most attractive, the results had nothing to do with the guy's looks. Instead, the women were most attracted to the men who kept their rating a mystery. This means that the less you reveal to a girl, the more cold you are, the more interested she'll be in you. So I'm gonna give you 3 common scenarios where a woman might ask you something and how you can remain cold. First, every girl will ask you, oh, what should we eat? Instead of saying, oh, I don't know, what do you like? And going back and forth, just say, I'm gonna take you to my favorite spot. Next, a girl will ask you, oh, what type of girls are you into? What type of girls do you like? The wrong answer that most would be like, oh, girls like you, or I like girls that have brown hair like you do. The right answer is, I'm still figuring that out. Finally, she'll ask you, do you like me? Bro, the wrong answer is like, yeah, I do. Bro, come on. The right answer is, stay cold. What do you think? If you learn to remain cold and withhold information, that's gonna drive her crazy because of the mystery and increase her attraction in you.